You're watching CBC 9 and 4, serving southern Saskatchewan.
Oh, where can my chicken be? Oh, it's... Hi, how are you doing? You're Vic the Chick, aren't you? Hey, you haven't seen our chicken, have you? No, you haven't. Oh, you? Oh, you probably want the job, do you? No, look, our chicken's pretty special to us here, and no, what have you got? Talent, energy, yeah. But look, Vic, you're just not our chicken. Like, our chicken is special to us, and as much as you try, you just can't replace them. So, I'm sorry, Vic, you'll have to go. But hey, birds of a feather fly together, so if you see him, tell him we love him and we need him back. Yeah, it's easier for you guys to be happy and cheerful, of course. You know, it's hi, Saskatchewan. It's spring now. You know, the time when hopefully this snow will finally leave us and flowers sprouting up and the little buds on the new trees and the birds. Most of the birds are chirping, but I can't be really happy right now, actually, because, well, you know, the show's successful, right? I'm having a good time, but I kind of blew it with the chicken. I got a little jealous, and I asked some friends to sort of take care of the chicken for a while, and now the chicken's gone. And fortunately, with your help, I can get the chicken back, but you can understand it's hard. It's hard to be in a good mood when your best friend is not with you, and I'm not really sure if our best friend will ever be back again, but, well, we can always hope so. Maybe I'll get cheered up just thinking about some of the other things on today's Switchback. This frazzled fella is still trying to catch some Z's in. Santana is back on top again with Say It Again. You're still loving me, still loving me, still loving me. Strike a chord for justice as the dynamic duo pursue that musical meddler, the minstrel. And Murray Head delivers an oriental flavor to his exotic hit, One Night in Bangkok. And one more hit off the new Phil Collins record, One More Night. Might as well go for a soda, nobody drowns and nobody dies. And good-looking Kim Mitchell quenches our thirsty ears with Go for a Soda. Might as well go for a soda. Well, I guess I'm a little bit cheered up because we're going to have a good program here on Switchback, and fortunately a lot of you people have written in letters regarding the chicken, so that's making me feel a little bit better. Actually, right off the bat here, I want to say hi to a couple of folks, Blaine, Kenneth, and Trevor Johnston, as well as Uncle Joey. Hello, and thank you for watching the program. And for you, Pat, don't worry, even the old-timers like this show, so stick with us. I think you'll enjoy today's episodes. Actually, we've got Roger Niznik in here. You folks are going to be very impressed with Roger. He's got his Techniques organ worth thousands of dollars combined with a computer, and he'll be tinkling those ivories, playing lots of songs. We're going to have a lot of fun with Roger, who has traveled the world playing his organ. Also, Margaret Keir is here to explain block parents. And it's a program throughout our province that's not only for you youngsters, but for you oldsters as well. And to get things started off, hopefully on our Return the Chicken Day, we've got a cartoon. And we had some problems last week with our video machines, but the video doctors have fixed it. So here it is again.
Mr. Twiddle, you are a very sick man. You have a serious case of thrombonosis. Now, I would suggest complete relaxation at some quiet, remote hideaway. Because if you do not get away from these noisy horns, your entire nervous system will shatter. You will just blow up. My wife here will give you our recommended travel folders. I would like a nice, quiet room with... Shh. But we pride ourselves with the quietness we maintain here. I will have the bellboy show you to your room. Shh. Will you please stop blowing that horn? My nerves! Get me a doctor! Quick! Yes, sir. No! Mr. Twiddle, you here? Now, Mr. Twiddle, remember your nerves. You blow up. People just won't listen to their doctor's advice.
Welcome back, gang. Last week on our program, we had some guests on here from Katimavik, and we asked you folks if you knew actually what the origin of the word Katimavik was, or what does Katimavik mean. It's an Inuit word. Pick a couple of winners here. Oh, first of all, I hope you get your chicken back. Thank you very much. Katimavik means meeting place, from Karen Hewlin in Sage Hill, Saskatchewan. Thank you very much for writing in. And that's one of our winners. Katimavik means meeting place. You are correct. Also, Tammy Lawrence in Regina, you're another winner. Grab down here on the bottom. Pull up another one. Dear Bill, Katimavik means meeting place. Travis Thomas. All right. You three folks are winners, and congratulations. Unfortunately, I don't feel like a winner today. I guess I really feel like sort of a loser. You've probably caught on by now. I kind of goofed up last week. I asked some folks to take care of the chicken because I was getting a little bit upset the way the chicken was taking over the program, and they took me seriously, and they've actually taken the chicken away, and the chicken is gone. Now we need your folks' help. We need 2,000 letters before the end of April, or we're probably not going to see the chicken ever again. And I guess the worst of it is, of course, the letters are supposed to say that the chicken is the real star of the show. And I suppose that's true. But anyway, I want to show you folks some of the great letters. We've got almost 200 letters in so far in the first week. Some great looking letters. The Star of Switchback, Mr. Chicken, that's a great one from David Matsala. Another one here, this is from Darcy Matsala. You folks probably know each other here. It says, the boss, the chicken. Face it, Bill, the chicken is the star of Switchback. Well, thanks, Jason Wickinson, for saying that. Here's another one, just a picture of me on the couch. I guess me behind the desk and the chicken. Actually, might be the chicken there and me here. I'm not sure, but funny looking thing. Got a great letter here for whoever you bad guys are. It says, we want the chicken back. Dear Bill, we are very sad about the chicken. Whoever took this chicken, if you see this card on TV, don't you touch one feather on that chicken. Bill, you must be sad, and yes, I am. We want to say something about the mean man who took the chicken. You are crazy, mean, and unfeeling. We love you, chicken. And then it says, do you have a name? I hope our card helps to get the chicken back, where it belongs, on Switchback with you, Bill. And that's from Joel and Michelle Willard in Saskatoon. Thanks very much, gang. We need 2,000 cards within the next month, or we're never going to see the chicken again. Actually, I want to take just a minute here and read a poem to you folks. This came in from George Wickenhauser. Ode to a Chicken. I remember a time when the sun would shine and the days never seemed to die. The skies were blue, a friendship true, my friend the chicken and I. But now, as night falls, loneliness calls to a heart that is torn to shreds. I look to the sky, tears begin to slip by for my friend the chicken and I. A love that is lost or taken away is a heavy burden to bear, but bear it I must, lest I betray the trust that you and I once did share. Now, if there be a way, then find it I shall, so that all the world may know I talk to the people and I answer the phone, but you are the star of the show. I love thee, chicken. Well, thanks, George. My sentiments exactly. Hey, gang, don't get down and depressed about this thing. A couple of secret tricks we've come up with. Where's that one letter? Oh, I got a great letter here. Here it is. I got a great letter here from Jackie Beamish. I said we needed 2,000 letters. Look at this. A whole page full of letters. She's got the entire alphabet on here. There's got to be well over 2,000 letters on here. But, Jackie, I really appreciate the thought, but the bad guys aren't going to fall for it. Here's a trick you can do, though. Put 10 or 15 letters all in the same envelope. 100 letters. Yeah, get everybody in your class, everybody in your family. You can all write a letter. All it has to say is the chicken is the star of the show. If we get 2,000 letters back, then we get the chicken back. It's going to be great. But I'm still a tad bit depressed, so I'll tell you what. Why don't you guys grab the phone, give me a call, and cheer me up. Make me feel a little bit better, because I don't have the chicken, so. We'll be back in 2 minutes to take those phone calls and see if you guys can cheer me up.
Young one, child of vision, proud to be Indian and Métis. Your promise I have heard. Go now into the world, a place awaits you there. Take your books, learn them well. These must be your tools to build a strong tomorrow for your people. Child of vision.
I'm Rhonda Stevenson for It's Your Nickel. Coming up this week, our last program of the season. Besides a story on a money management package being offered by a chartered bank, 2 items near and dear to your hearts. 1, a water purifier. It's made in Moose Jaw and sold around the world. And 2, allergies. If you suffer, we have some simple suggestions. Sunday morning at 10:30, Monday night at 7 on CBC Saskatchewan.
He was MVP, most valuable player in Saskatchewan. But was his father pushing him too hard?
Heart set on playing with the Oilers.
He has to have the fire in his belly, not you.
Watch MVP, a Saskatchewan story, Wednesday night at 7 on CBC Television.
If you were designing a guide to CBC radio and stereo, you'd include previews of programs of special interest, features about on-air and behind-the-scenes people, and of course, comprehensive listings for both CBC radio and stereo. And your radio guide would be available each month on newsstands or through the mail. Radio Guide. Subscribe now. For just $15, get a full year of Radio Guide.
Welcome back, gang, to our last show of the month of March. Let's see who can cheer me up talking about the chicken. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Deadman from Regina.
Okay. What do you think I can do about this chicken? Can you cheer me up at all?
Well, you could call the police.
Yeah, there's a thought about that. They're not really into the missing chickens scene just yet. But
I'm a private detective.
Yeah, there was talk of getting a hold of Hammy Hamster, but he'll be sort of a last resort. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Ashley with H, and I'm calling from Regina.
Well, good morning, Ashley.
Huh?
Can you cheer me up at all about the chicken?
Yeah, why don't you get Hammy Hamster to find your chicken?
Hammy Hamster. Well, see, there's talk of that. I think actually Hammy is afraid of the bad guys. He's got kind of the big nose, and they bop him on the end of it, and that is a thought. Actually, though, we're afraid that if the bad guys find out, there's any chance that we've got the police or detectives involved, they may harm our chicken. So we're just going to go with the 2,000 letters. You've wrote in, I hope, Ashley?
No, I'll write in next week.
Okay, I'm counting on it. You can write in 2 or 3 times and stuff it all in one envelope.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Ashley.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Prince Albert.
Okay, what's your name?
Aaron Crawford.
Okay, Aaron, you're going to cheer me up? I'm without my chicken here.
Well, you're going to have my class's letters.
All right.
All right. How many have you got in your class?
30.
Yeah.
30. And if everybody writes 60, we'll almost have enough.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Everybody's going to write one, stuff it in one big envelope. It only costs you about 32 cents. You know the postal code?
No.
Okay, keep watching the show. We'll show you the address.
Yeah.
And you'll figure it all out. Thanks very much for calling.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Greg Brady, and I'm calling from Saskatoon.
All right, Greg. Can you cheer me up today? I'm without my bird.
Why did the frog cross the road?
Oh, yeah? About how many letters?
Oh, because it was the chicken's day off.
Oh, the chicken's... What day off does the chicken have? You say it's the chicken's day off?
Yep.
What day is that? Like Thursdays?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's my day off. Well, look, are you going to write in a bunch of times this week and help us out?
Yep.
All right, I appreciate that.
Goodbye.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Okay, gang, I appreciate all those comments. You're cheering me up a bit. Actually, Krista Richards is in our studio this morning. Krista brought in 23 letters. Yippee. Sorting all those out. So, look, we've got a couple of 100 letters in already. Thanks to you, Krista. Everybody else at Switchback. Look, I've said it once, and I'll say it again. You can stick more than one thing in the envelope, all right? Here's our first video of the day, and that's also Say It Again. Welcome back. As you folks know, Switchback is known as a live television program, and that's because we're here, we're alive, and this is actually happening Sunday morning. Now, not very many television programs are live. Most of them are taped and actually put on videotape. Both the pictures and the sounds go on this videotape. It's a very complicated process. Fortunately, we've got some very smart people that figure that out. Well, Erica, what was your last name? Erica Francis. Probably no relation to Kirk, but we don't know. Erica Francis wrote in for our In the Know segment, and she wants to know how they make videotape and how the picture gets on there, how the sound gets on there, and how all that happens. Well, we've kind of got an expert person who is going to explain it to you folks. Irv Fair works right here in CBC, and we asked Irv to put us in the know and explain how videotape works.
Hi, Erica. You asked the question, how are sound and pictures recorded on videotape? Well, we're here to explain it to you as simply as we know how. This is the version that you're probably most familiar with. It's a half-inch tape. It comes in VHS and beta formats. In television, we use 3 different sizes: the 3/4 inch cassette, the 1 inch, and the 2 inch. But basically they work in the same way. All videotape is covered with a magnetic coating. When the camera sees an image, like me for example, it takes that image, turns it into an electronic signal. The signal is then sent into a recorder. Now the record head in the machine will rearrange the magnetic particles on your tape into a complex pattern. Later when you play back your cassette, the playback head in the machine will decode those particles and return it to its original image. Now, sound is recorded on videotape much the same way that pictures are, except instead of using a camera, we use a microphone, which should never be in the shot. Sound is recorded on its own special track of the videotape. Of course, it's important that the picture matches the sound, or you can see the kind of problems you could run into. Don't worry, audio troubles are temporary. Could you fix this up, please? Somebody? Thanks, that's a little better. When you're playing back your cassette, what you're actually seeing are 30 separate pictures or frames fly by every second. Let me show you. These frames fly by so fast that your brain sees it as one continuous motion.
Morning, welcome to Switchback.
In the editing process, we can take these individual frames of video and rearrange them in any order we want. Now that might sound confusing, but it can be fun. Watch this. Yee-hoo! Yee-hoo! How's that for video magic? Well, Erica, I hope we answered your question on how videotape works. And now I have a question for you. Is this live or videotape?
Yippee! Ow! How's that for video magic? Well, thanks, Irv, for putting us in. Thanks, Irv, for putting us in the know. And to you, Erica Francis, we're going to send you a Switchback T-shirt. Now, that's one way you can get a T-shirt, writing in for our In the Know segment. Another way you can win a T-shirt, of course, is writing to us with Switchback suds. We'll send you our tailor-made Switchback T-shirt, and here's our address for In the Know and Switchback suds and those chicken letters. Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, S4P 4A1. Especially for you folks in PA, that's the postal code. And for those of you folks that are wondering, yes, Irv Fair is the same guy who won Defensive Player of the Game in Rockland, Canada recently this year at the Winter Festival. And, well, Irv didn't want me to say that, but I did. All right, we'll be back to the dynamic duo in 20 minutes.
Ride the rough country on a Honda ATC from All Sport Sales. Anything you can dish out, the Honda Big Red can handle. And right now, All Sport Sales has slashed the price on the 1984 Big Red. Ride the rough country and save $400 at the same time. Wherever there's hard work or play going on, that's where you'll find Big Red. And with $400 off, there'll never be a better time to ride. All Sport Sales, 1751 Broad Street.
For over 8 years, you've enjoyed taking their Chinese food home with you. Now, Enjoy Gardens invites you to join them in their new dining room for exceptional family dining filled with Chinese delights. Just take a look. Enjoy Gardens Dining Room, 302 Albert Street.
uprights, canisters, built-ins. I'm talking about vacuums from Hilly Billy Vac Shack, where you'll find one of Saskatchewan's largest selections of new and reconditioned vacuums from a variety of top-quality manufacturers. Hilly Billy Vac Shack also stocks bags, belts, and parts for most vacuums. Fast repair service is no problem. Hilly Billy Vac Shack can fix your vacuum usually within a couple of days. Hilly Billy Vac Shack, 340 Victoria Avenue, phone 352-9061.
I'm Rhonda Stevenson for It's Your Nickel. Coming up this week, our last program of the season. Besides a story on a money management package being offered by a chartered bank, 2 items near and dear to your hearts. 1, a water purifier. It's made in Moose Jaw and sold around the world. And 2, allergies. If you suffer, we have some simple suggestions. Sunday morning at 10:30, Monday night at 7 on CBC Saskatchewan.
Batman. Oh, yeah. We got that card from Jay Paul. Sent it in answering his Switchback contest. I don't know where you got that Batman postcard, Jay, but we really appreciate it. And somebody who could appreciate all kinds of help right now is going to be Batman and Robin when we last saw them skewered to the spit. Will they get roasted? I hope not. Okay, gang, the official brownie salute.
Not bad.
Not bad, actually. All right, Murray Head's latest is an Eastern extravaganza called One Night in Bangkok.
Bangkok, Oriental sitting in the city, don't know what the city is getting. The creme de la creme of the chess world in a show with everything but Yul Brynner. Time flies, doesn't seem a minute since the Tyrolean star had the chess bars in it. All changed, don't you know that when you play at this level, there's no ordinary venue. It's Iceland, or the Philippines, or Hastings, or this place.
One night in Bangkok, the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pulse ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden oyster. And if you're lucky, then the god's a she. I can feel an angel sliding up to me.
One town's very like another when your head's down over your pieces, brother.
It's a drag, it's a force, it's sweet as such a pity to be looking at the bars, not looking at the city.
What do you mean? You've seen one crowded, polluted, thinking town, but get tired, you're talking to a tourist whose every move's among the purists. I get my kids above the waistline, sunshine.
One night in Bangkok makes the heart man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok and the tough guy crumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me.
Diane's going to be the witness to the ultimate test of cerebral fitness. This grips me more than would a muddy old river or reclining Buddha. But thank God I'm only watching the game, controlling it. I don't see you guys rating the kind of mate I'm contemplating. I'd let you watch, I would invite you, but the queens we use would not excite you. So you better go back to your bars, your temples, your massage parlors.
One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pulse ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden oyster. A little special little history. I can feel an angel sliding up to me. One night in Bangkok makes the heart man humble.
you folks ever been out in your neighborhood, perhaps so far out that you were actually lost or in trouble, in a tight spot, maybe a bully was chasing you? Well, you don't have to worry so much anymore, because if you're ever in a problem, you can just look for this sign. That's the block parent sign right there. You've probably seen it in windows, because I've seen it in our neighborhood. And with us this morning to talk about block parents is Margaret Cure. Margaret, welcome to Switchback. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We'll set this block parent sign down. Now, I'm sure, Margaret, that a lot of folks out there have seen these block parent signs in the window, but maybe weren't all that familiar with actually what it means. So maybe you can tell us, what is a block parent?
Okay, a block parent is a safe home for children or anyone to go to if they're in trouble, and especially for children on the way to and from school and out playing.
Okay, under what sort of circumstances should somebody seek a block parent's house? If when should I go into a house like that or knock at the door?
Well, for children, if they're lost or if they're in trouble, if they hurt themselves, adults can use it. If they have car trouble, they want a phone, they know it's a safe home to go to, because these people are all screened by the police before they can be a block parent.
So if they've got that in their house, first of all, does that mean that they're automatically home or in the house?
Oh yes, your sign, you never leave your sign in the window unless you're not available to answer the door and to help whoever comes to the door.
Okay, so if you go out, if you're a block parent yourself, you leave, you take the sign down, is that it?
Yeah, if you want to lay down, if you want to go in the basement, you take your sign out of the window.
No milk today sign, you put it up or take it down.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's a whole bunch of different situations though. It's not just if you're in trouble, if some bad person is trying to catch you. It just could be to get some help.
You could have a dog chasing you, a strange dog, somebody trying to pick a fight with you. You fall off your bike, you get hurt. Somebody tries to pick you up, a child especially. So.
I can think back to a couple of times, I guess I probably wish there would have been a block parent around. I used to get just beat up all the time. I was just a little guy. Anyway, if you folks out there have a question about block parents, if you're a youngster and interested in how and when you might want to go into a block parent's home, or if you're a parent yourself and would like to become a block parent in your own area, and I guess it can be in big cities or small towns, it doesn't matter, it's right across our province, give us a call right now and talk to Margaret. She'll be happy to help you out. And Margaret, while everyone is phoning in, let's take a look at a little clip and maybe you can explain some of the other applications that block parents has.
Okay. There's your sign in the window. Okay, this is a case where the little girl is lost and the teenagers come along. So what they do is they take her to a block parent house, and then the responsibility is on to the block parent instead of on to these teenagers that wouldn't really know what to do, but they're helping that way.
So here they're looking around and...
looking for a block parent house. They find the block parent house. And then the block parent can, if she gets the address, the phone number, the little girl's name, and then she can phone her parents.
Okay. So anybody, it doesn't have to be just for small children that need a hand. If you see somebody else that needs a problem, you could grab them and go to a block parent.
Yes, and in this here case, this little guy falls off his bicycle and gets hurt.
Something I've done a lot of times.
A lot. So this is a case where his friend would go to a block parent, and then the block parent could come out and she could help him.
Okay, help with getting a hold of the parents or something like that, but not involved with first aid?
No, she wouldn't administer first aid herself. She would get, if needed, she would phone the police.
Okay, so there's obviously a lot of different opportunities for people to do.
Definitely.
Hi, little girl. Hey, I've been waiting for you. Your mom wants me to drive you home right away.
I don't know you.
Hey, that's okay. I know your mom real well. Come on, let me drive you home. Hey, got some candy for you.
No thanks, I can go home myself.
Hey, kid, come back here.
That's our ball, give us back. You're a bunch of bullies, huh? Yeah, give me the ball. Give me the ball. There's a block parent house. Let's get out of here.
Okay, thank you very much, Margaret, for bringing that in. I think that explains a lot of things to us. We'll grab some calls here. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Got a question on block parents for us?
How long have you been doing this?
I've been a block parent for about 8 years now.
That must be almost when the whole program started.
Yeah, it's been in effect in Regina for about 8 years.
Okay. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Yeah, how long would you guys be up at night?
Well, myself, I leave my sign in the window all night because I could hear if someone comes to the door.
Oh, okay.
So as long as you're home.
Yes. As long as you're home, you leave it up.
As long as there's a sign in the window, it's okay to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a good question. I wasn't sure whether you'd stop at supper time or...
Oh, no.
You know, when you go to bed at 8 like me.
No.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
How would you become a block parent?
To become a block parent, you could just phone your local police and they will get you in touch with the proper coordinators that we have that set it up, and you fill out your application form. You have to be over 16 to be a block parent.
And then you're checked out by the police and things like that?
You're screened by the police. They just check your record, and then if you're okay, they give you the sign.
Great. Thanks a lot for calling. Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Once I went to
The block parent in your area?
and they weren't even home.
They weren't. Did they have the sign up in their window?
Yeah.
Ooh, they must have made a mistake.
Wow.
Is that?
That sometimes happens. Sometimes if they rush out the door in a hurry to go somewhere, they sometimes forget their sign, but we hope it doesn't happen too often. We try and enforce that.
Right, and quite often there's a lot of signs on the same block. I've noticed it's not just one in a block. You might have 2 or 3 in the same area.
And it's good that way, because that way then there is sure to be someone at home just about all the time.
Right. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
What can we do if there's no block parents in our town?
Whereabouts are you calling from?
Fort Capel.
Fort Capel.
Fort Capel.
Maybe Fort Capel. I know there's been talk. Block parents is really, on the increase. They're trying to spread the program. You might, I guess, if you get a hold of the local police and try to maybe incorporate a block parent program in your community, that would be very helpful.
We do have a federal committee and to the one here in Regina, you can get your information. But usually if you go to the police and tell them that you're interested in setting a program up, they'll help you out as much as they can.
Right. Otherwise, you just sort of have to make the best of the situation and do what you would normally do. That's a good question. Thanks a lot for calling.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye. Margaret, is it true that there's somebody in charge of, if there's a bunch of block parents in an area, is there like a block captain, or how is that?
There's a coordinator. There's coordinators all through the city, and we have the city divided into zones.
Okay.
And each coordinator takes care of certain zones.
All right. So, very interesting program. If you folks are out there interested in being a block parent, you can look it up in the phone book and give them a call, or maybe your local police can direct you in the right area. Margaret, thank you very much for helping us out this morning with block parents. I guess we've already seen one night in Bangkok, and we'll be back with one more night in 2 minutes.
Imagine making this beautiful snuggle-up daisy afghan in less than 48 hours. You can with Knitwit. It's easy, it's fun, with a new ingenious Knitwit tool. Watch. Just wrap the yarn, a few simple stitches, and a twist of the Knitwit tool. With old-fashioned knitting and crocheting, you've got to piece together hundreds of squares. With Knitwit tools, your beautiful rosettes pop off already joined. There's no tedious piecing together. Even if you've never made a handicraft before, knitwitting is so easy, so much fun, you're an expert in minutes. The Knitwit kit comes complete with square and round knitwit tools, palm maker, plus illustrated knitwit patterns for afghans, like this colorful, exciting Fiesta design. To make the Fiesta pattern, use your square knitwit the same easy way. Just wrap the yarn, a few simple stitches, a knitwit twist, and your handmade crafts pop off already joined together. With Knitwit tools and patterns, you'll also make an exquisite butterfly afghan, this cute and cuddly baby afghan, classic Grecian key design, and colorful kaleidoscope afghan. Use your round knitwit for lovely rosettes, your square knitwit for block designs. With both tools, your beautiful afghans pop off already joined together. Millions have seen knitwit heirlooms in Woman's Day magazine, Good Housekeeping, McCall's Needlework, Family Circle, and other national magazines. With this special TV offer, you'll receive square and round knitwit tools, palm maker, illustrated instructions, plus step-by-step patterns for exciting knitwit crafts. Knitwit, There's no other tool like it. Order your own Nitwit kit today.
Visa, MasterCard, and COD orders, call toll-free 1-800-268-6364. Or send check or money order for $18.95 plus $3 postage and handling to Nitwit, Box 124, Regina, Saskatchewan, S4P 2Z5.
Not only is Phil Collins known as one of the greatest drummers with Genesis, but he's also making a big hit on the solo career, gang. What's the name of this tune? One More Night. That's right.
I'm going to take off, okay? I'll see you next week. Yeah, okay. See you, Dad.
If I stumble
from the mellow sounds of Phil Collins, we're back live in the studio with Roger Niznik, who is a world-famous organ meister. And interestingly, Roger is combining computers with the basic keyboard and can do some really dazzling things. First of all, good morning and welcome to Switchback, Roger.
Thank you.
I understand your travels have taken you all over the world. Maybe you can give us an idea of some of the places you've been.
Well, South Africa, Egypt, of course Japan, where the instruments are made, and Europe, even to Greece.
So you've been at all the Switchbacks?
Yeah. You should hear what you sound like in Greek.
Ooh, I don't think we'll even talk about that for a little while. Let's get a quick look here. Basically, when I look down here, Roger, I can see a keyboard that looks very much like a traditional organ. Right. But you're telling me that that's almost for look, and really this is something much more complex than an organ.
Right. This is a computerized keyboard. It's in an organ format with the two keyboards and, of course, the pedals. But in reality, it's an instrument that can reproduce many instrumental sounds. For example, piano has been digitally sampled and stored on a microchip, and when we play the keyboards, we can have the real piano sound.
Okay, you mentioned the microchip. There's also the Technique's digital disc recorder up here.
Right.
And this is another addition which allows you to store compositions, tunes that you've already played in the past. Is that correct?
Compositions, registrations. Actually, this is a 4-track digital recorder that records 4 different parts of this instrument and can actually, in reality, play back this instrument.
Okay, I think we should give that a whirl. Let's see if you can invent a tune, build it for us, and we'll store it in the memory, and people will get a hang for how that actually happens. Okay, you load in a disc in here now.
We'll load in some sounds. Okay, get the beep. We're all set to go.
Okay, what are you going to do first?
I will do the bass.
Okay.
So we press the button over here, and we choose one of our tracks. And we have a little pedal on the floor. We can play the bass in the lower manual. And just start it up.
That's the bass. Now that's been recorded on one of the tracks.
One track. Now we'll do, why don't we do the upper?
Okay.
We'll have a little drum intro first.
The disc will play back that first part. You're going to add to it now.
Right.
Okay.
First part's going to play back.
Okay, now that's the second track. Now you get to...
Now we'll do the lower, and we'll use just a single note on the lower.
Okay.
And it'll play back the upper part, and you'll hear the string part on the lower. And drum break again. Now we can put a solo over top of that.
I want to hear your flute.
Okay.
Apparently this particular Technique's G7, I believe it's called, has a great flute.
So we'll do a little flute for you.
All right, this is the 4th track, all happening simultaneously. All right. Absolutely amazing stuff.
Now we'll hear the whole thing.
Okay, now it'll play all the whole thing? Right, that's great stuff. Now, Mick, can you play for us now something that you have already programmed in? That was a song you just made up off the top of your head. Have you got a tune here we might want to hear? What's this going to be?
We had Phil Collins on earlier, so we'll load him up again.
This is going to be Phil Collins?
Takes a couple of seconds. It reloaded the whole instrument, drum patterns, everything, the whole thing. Ready?
You just touch one button?
Yep, and away we go. what's happened, I have pre-recorded that just like I did earlier, and I can load it onto the disc, and it'll reload everything, so we can change from that tune. We could go to something like this that I'm sure all the kids will know.
All right. Important to know, though, that because you slip that in and push with one finger, you still had to put all of that on the disc, so it's not just the machine playing.
You still have to play.
All right, this is a little Van Halen. Let's... Thank you very much, Van Halen. If you folks out there want to give Roger a call, maybe he can play a tune for you if you've got a special request, or maybe you just want him to make some neat sounds. Give us a call right now. The phone numbers are on your screen. I'm sure you know them already. Roger, we're going to go away for a short break. Maybe you can get us out of here with an extra.
All right. Caught me.
These computers are really quick as long as you got the right information in there.
Caught me with the disc.
All right. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers there.
I need a beep.
Oh. Beep, beep.
Reload it again.
All right. The beep is about to happen.
There we are.
Thrifty.
Cheesy pizza.
Thrifty.
Tangy pasta.
Thrifty.
Charbroiled steaks.
Thrifty.
Souvlaki on a stick.
Thrifty.
Charbroiled chicken.
Thrifty.
Takeout orders.
Thrifty's.
Eat in.
Thrifty's Pizza and Pasta.
700 Victoria Avenue, Regina.
Open 7 days a week.
Phone 359-1411.
Thrifty's.
Great food. Incredible prices.
Thrifty's Pizza and Pasta.
Uprights, canisters, built-ins. I'm talking about vacuums from Hilly Billy Vac Shack, where you'll find one of Saskatchewan's largest selections of new and reconditioned vacuums from a variety of top-quality manufacturers. Hilly Billy Vac Shack also stocks bags, belts, and parts for most vacuums. Fast repair service is no problem. Hilly Billy Vac Shack can fix your vacuum usually within a couple of days. Hilly Billy Vac Shack, 340 Victoria Avenue, phone 352-9061.
What is this? What are you doing? Stop all that. Oh, cut the sun. We all know it's spring because the advanced giant spring clearance is on now. So that's why it's spring. What do we need with nature? People wait all year for this. Imagine the largest selection of quality electronics at giant spring savings. It's a big deal. It's happening now. It's at advance. So go.
Young one, child of vision, proud to be Indian and Métis. Education is the common bond among all peoples, and school is the common bond among all children. School, a place to think, to play, to learn, a place to be together. Education, opening the doors of tomorrow with the hopes of today.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. We're here with Roger Niznik and his Giant Techniques organ. We'll grab some calls here and see what you've got to say. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi.
Hi. Got a question for Roger?
Yeah. How much would all this cost?
Surprise question. We didn't know that was coming. Roger, what would all this cost?
I usually don't quote prices. I leave that up to the salespeople, but it's around, with the whole setup, around $15,000, $14,500 around there.
$14,500 for you. $13.90, $9.99.
Give me a call, we'll work out a price.
We can make a deal. Yeah, got a used car or something? We'll swing a deal. Anyway, a lot of money. Thanks for calling. Yep. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi, can you play, like, how much does it cost to get all of it?
All of this stuff is like about $15,000. So you got to really save up a lot of money, I guess. Yes. All right. Bye now. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Got a question for us?
Yeah, I was wondering, can you play Wake Me Up Before You Go-Go?
I probably could. I don't have it ready here right now.
Yeah, it's not on one of the discs and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Does it take a lot to learn this?
No, it's really easy to learn. Here, I'll play this little fast one here, a little Cyndi Lauper for you. Okay?
Ooh, the brownies are happy. Roger, you've struck a chord.
Yeah, we'll just load it in, and I'm sure you'll know this tune.
does Wake Me Up Before You Cyndi Lauper. Thanks for calling. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Got a question for Roger?
Could you tell me how much the organ costs?
$15,000.
Could you play Old Man Down the Road?
Pardon me? Old Man Down the Road? Again, Roger can play, obviously, like millions and millions of tunes. He hasn't got all those ones ready. But thank you very much for calling.
Yep.
And I'm going to ask Roger a question of my own. Can you make some different sounds here for us?
Sure.
I don't know, pipe organ.
All right.
Sort of tell us all the different things you can do. Oh, there I go again. Every time I say something, you have to
No problem.
reload it.
Just think if you had to sit here and let me set it all up.
Yeah, obviously it's all saved. I heard the beat. Good Sunday morning music. No, this is Switchback. Thank you very much, Roger. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Got a call for us?
Yeah. Do they sell these models in Regina, or?
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, they do.
As a matter of fact, where would this be available? You know the name of the store here? Have we got a hand back there? Does anybody?
One stop
organ shop's got this particular model. And for you, it's a big Easter sale on too, I'm sure. It's a steal at $13,500. But actually, there's all different components and things you can break down in this, right?
Right.
So it doesn't necessarily cost much. One stop organ shop. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
How long did it take you to learn to play this?
Well, I've been playing about 21 years, and this instrument I've had in my home since last June or July, I guess. And they first came out in, they came in the country in May, but I just got mine in June or July. So they've been available, this model and the larger model have been available since December, January.
Okay, so this is pretty much top of the line.
Yeah,
got another question for us?
Where do you go to play it?
Where do you go to learn how to play it?
Yeah.
Oh, at the One Stop Organ Shop.
Okay.
All right, we got that plug in there. Now, Roger, you started off, though, you started to play probably the piano as a young fella, and of course,
So
it's
it
just
started right on the organ.
Started right with the organ. And this is now your full-time job. You tour the world.
With techniques.
It's got to be an exciting thing.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good time.
Yeah. How do you get a job like that?
Stand in line, I guess, and wait until one comes along, and then you get it.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Now, Roger, does this work without the disc?
It'll play without the disc recorder. What we're using this for is so that we can access all the sounds that I've stored. I've spent lots of hours putting sounds on the disc, and then I don't have to have people standing around waiting for me to set up the instrument. Just do it, and we get it really fast.
Can you, though, play without this for now? Just go ahead and play.
Okay. This isn't running or anything. Here's a little piano sound.
Sounds exactly like your piano. It's time for our contest now. We want you folks out there to listen very closely. Roger's going to slip in a new disc here, and he's going to play just a little wee bit of a tune. We want you folks to come up with the name of this tune, and we'll let Roger play it first of all. Okay, I think that's plenty. If you know the name of that tune, write it down and send it to us here at Switchback. Here's our address, Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. The postal code is S4P4A1. You can send all your entries to that same thing. In fact, here's a secret idea. You can send in the name of that tune as well as some chicken mail in the same envelope. Roger, thank you very much for being here. Give us a little Batman theme here, and we're going to hope those Cape Crusaders can get away with it.
I'm Howard Thornton, inviting you to a special celebration of hope and great entertainment on the Easter Seal Telethon. On March 30th and 31st, you'll be treated to a wonderful weekend by hundreds of your favorite stars and some of our province's finest entertainers. And you can help us raise funds for Easter Seal projects. All money raised in Saskatchewan will stay here to help people with disabilities. Back a fighter. Watch the Easter Seal Telethon March 30th and 31st on CBC television.
If you were designing a guide to CBC radio and stereo, you'd include previews of programs of special interest, features about on-air and behind-the-scenes people, and of course, comprehensive listings for both CBC radio and stereo. And your radio guide would be available each month on newsstands or through the mail. Radio Guide. Subscribe now. For just $15, get a full year of Radio Guide.
Every day, thousands of diabetics struggle against time. To a diabetic, time is very precious. Because insulin only controls diabetes. It's not a cure. Even with insulin, the diabetic lives in the shadow of heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, and blindness. Please, give to the Canadian Diabetes Association. Your generosity brings hope.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. You know, after listening to Roger Niznik make all those amazing sounds with his big contraption there, it's nice to know that you folks out there, as well as me, can make sounds just using our own body. Little things like the old... or even the... ah, ooh, that hurts. But things like that are going to come in really handy because 2 weeks from now on our next Switchback, Easter Sunday, we're inviting all you folks to come down here to our Sound Sensational special program. If you can make noises like... good horse, or an elephant. Stuff like that. Or if you can hand bone. Or hurt yourself. Oh, I wondered where that pen was. Anyway, we're going to make all kinds of weird sounds like that. So come down to our studio. You too can be on our Sound Sensational show. The only thing is you can't use musical instruments. You can only use your own body. So, this is making me thirsty. Let's go now to Kim Mitchell and time for a soda.
These girls don't have anything to do with us, man. Give me that.
Might as well go for a soda, nobody hurts and nobody cries. Might as well go for a soda, nobody drowns and nobody dies. You wanna have it, yo, and I want it mine.
might as well go for a soda.
All right, we might as well go for a soda, too, because we're almost out of time. Thanks very much, Kim Mitchell. All right, with 1 minute to go, don't forget our contest. Roger played you just a little wee bit of the tune earlier on. If you know the name of that tune, write that down and send it to us. On the same letter, you might as well give us your ideas for In the Know. You might as well give us your ideas for a soap here on Switchback, which we call Switchback Suds. And you might as well say that the chicken is the star of the show, because if we get 2,000 letters that have a chicken in it, or a chicken on it, or little bits of drumstick and stuff like that, we'll get the chicken back. Here's the address for all of those things. Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. The postal code is S4P4A1. All right, folks, lots of letters. Next week, there is not going to be a Switchback program, so we'll be back 2 weeks from now with our sound special. And the horses and all those kinds of noises like that. See you later. Bye. Thanks, Roger.
This is CBC.